Imagine hearing desperate cries for help behind a locked door. But the moment you open it, your nightmare begins. This story isn't just a warning, it's a testament to what curiosity can unleash. In an old, forgotten building lies a door marked with the number 13. Everyone who worked there had one rule: never, under any circumstances, open it. But rules are made to be broken, and what happened next defies explanation. Stay with me as we uncover the horrifying truth about what lies behind door number 13. But be warned, you might think twice the next time you hear a knock from the other side. The building was abandoned for years, sitting in the shadows of a bustling city. No one paid attention to it until a developer decided to turn it into luxury apartment. But the workers on the renovation crew quickly realized something wasn't right. From the moment they stepped inside, they felt watched. Strange whispers echoed through the halls, and tools would go missing, only to reappear in impossible places. The worst was the sound: soft, pleading voices coming from behind door number 13. No one dared open it. At first, it started with Louise, one of the younger workers. He was a skeptic, laughing off the older crew's warnings about the door. One evening, while working late, he heard a faint knock. He pressed his ear against the wood and froze as he heard someone sobbing on the other side. "Help me," the voice whispered. It sounded like a child. Against his better judgment, he reached for the doorknob. Just as he touched it, the project manager, Mr. Grayson, appeared out of nowhere and yanked him back. "Never touch that door," Grayson growled, his face pale. "Not unless you want to disappear like the others." The crew started sharing stories about the door. Years ago, when the building was a boarding house, guests staying in room 13 would vanish overnight. No signs of struggle, no clues, just empty rooms with beds still made. The police eventually gave up, and the place was shut down. But the stories didn't stop. Neighbors claimed to hear screaming from the boarded-up windows at night. Some even said they saw figures staring out from behind the curtains long after the building was abandoned. Luis couldn't shake the voice he heard. It haunted him, even in his dreams. One night, unable to take it anymore, he snuck into the building with a crowbar. The rest of the crew had left, and the halls were eerily quiet. He stood in front of door number 13, the faint sobbing now louder than ever. "I'm here to help," he whispered as he pried it open. The door swung open to reveal nothing. The room was empty, but the air was freezing and the smell of decay hit him like a wall. Suddenly, the sobbing stopped, replaced by a deep, guttural growl. Before Luis could react, the door slammed shut, trapping him inside. The next morning, the crew found the door locked as if it had never been opened. Luis was never seen again. Months later, the developer finally abandoned the project, citing unforeseen issues. The building remains untouched, with door number 13 still sealed. Some say you can hear Luis screaming for help if you stand close enough, but those who dare to listen for too long often disappear themselves. Curiosity can be dangerous, especially when it comes to things we don't understand. Door number 13 wasn't just a door, it was a trap, a boundary between our world and something unspeakable. So, the next time you hear something unusual behind a locked door, remember, not every cry for help should be answered. Want more stories like this? Keep listening if you dare.